That's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Corey and this is my channel, Get Sharp, where you, the viewers, the audience, help me in making decisions on building the sharpening business. Yesterday, we had a Japanese gyuto walk into the shop. Absolutely stunning knife, just a beautiful Damascus blade. The owner, he likes to do his own sharpening on whetstones. Story goes, he had a couple drinks and he wasn't paying attention and he went too low. And during his grinding, he scratched up the primary bevel where this beautiful Damascus pattern sits. So he asked me if I could fix the scratches, which I did yesterday. And he didn't actually come to me for sharpening, but I was like, hey bro, like this thing's kind of dull, you know? Wouldn't it be fun to have a razor edge on it? He said, of course. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is we're gonna be putting that razor edge on this gyuto. Trying to practice my pronunciation because it's important to me that I get those things right. Step one, we're gonna come over here on a diamond belt, a 200 grit diamond belt. We'll just do a couple quick zips, and that's gonna just help us get to the bevel quicker, the bevel that we want quicker. Once we're finished with that, we're gonna jump over on these CBN wheels, and we're gonna set our bevel, and then we're gonna go back over here because I have a couple leather belts that we can use diamond emulsions on to really refine and clean that perfect apex and get those razor sharp results. For my friends who have been watching the show for a while, you probably already noticed what's on my neck. I've been talking about it forever. The Sharpie necklace. There it is. I did it. I invented the Sharpie necklace. As far as I'm aware, I'm the inventor. So we're just letting our blade soak over here, puckering the steel, as I like to say. And I'm gonna bring you guys in so you can check out this part of the process. All right, well here's the beautiful, I leave these here just so I can get color balance perfect in post-production of these videos. Let me put that away. But this is my 1x30 belt grinder. And if you look down here, you're gonna see my Tormek modification. This has really been a godsend for me. I'm one of those anal sharpeners. I prefer quality over quantity. And this setup allows me to provide an accurate edge to my clients. So first things first, I've already preset everything, but just in case you're new here, see how this setup goes. Got one of those little Chinese made digital angle finders. First thing I always do though is I like to look at where the blade's gonna sit. That's right there. That's my target. And then I'll move these little pieces of tape up. Those are my guides. So I can always have a visual reference of my line of contact. Line of contact. I learned that on a Tormek forum. So once we've got that all squared away, we put this on here. It should be about 70 degrees. It's interesting that it's not. Well, that's super bizarre. On this side, it's 70.2. But when I flip it around this way, it's a whole degree higher. How does that make any sense at all? Well, I got everything calibrated using this side, so that's what we're gonna stick with. On my side, it shows 26.1. Your side, it's quite a bit higher. Interesting. That's the first time I've ever noticed this. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get what's going on, but I don't know enough geometry. It's like when I'm measuring from this way, it thinks I'm measuring the right side of the angle, but when I go this way, it thinks I'm measuring the left side, something like that maybe. I don't know. I'm not smart enough in this area to really understand this. But nonetheless, I'm going for 26 degrees. And that's what she's giving me right there. 26 divided by 2. That's a centerline angle of 13 degrees. This is a 200 grit diamond belt. Running at 300 RPMs. And I've got a little bath here so I can cool my steel down. I like to run very, very slow and low speed. And the reason for that is I do not want to jeopardize the temper on any knife I touch. Well, that's an important call I have to take. All right, we're finally back in action here. I'm really loving this necklace, I'm just saying. It's actually kind of handy. I have forgotten where my Sharpie was a few times though. That was kind of embarrassing. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have enough bar to get the end. I have enough on this side. How is that possible? I've not ran into this problem before. I got some figuring out to do. Well, found myself in a situation where I gotta get this knife done and I don't have time to figure it out, so I'm pivoting to the old school platen angle finder. Same method as before. I use this guy. I have everything laying flat. I zero it out. Go to 0. Then we apply that up here. Still don't quite understand why I never realized before that it was showing different angles depending on what side you're holding it on. And I'm going for 26. There we go. 26.1. That is what we're gonna get. Okay. Get this on here just to protect my client's blade. And then this weekend we'll be solving for this other issue with the rail. I knew I couldn't do anything above 10 inches, but this knife is 8 1/4 inches, so I wasn't expecting to run into that issue. But we've got so many smart people in the Get Sharp community. Someone's gonna be able to highlight exactly what the issue is. I'm assuming it's the position. Like, I originally had positioned this working area to be identical, like dead center. It looks like I'm off to the right a little bit. I need to be more over here. And I did recently move. I had to move this. So I think that's the cause. And I didn't think about that when we put those leveling feet on. All right, got a little bit of protectant on there now. Spent all that work polishing the blade, refinishing the surface. Definitely comes before sharpening it. Thank God this thing came in dull, so I didn't really have to worry about getting cut too much. There we go. Let's see how this goes. If this doesn't go as planned, we're just gonna have to go do everything on the Tormek. Oh, that's such an expensive belt. Not risking a $35, $40 belt here. That did not sound right. Something was rubbing on the belt. Oh, that slid down. I see. That was not belt grind at all. That was this guy. I think my magnets are holding this in the right spot. May have placed them too low. This is silicon carbide. Not my first choice, but it's less hard than diamond, so it's a good place to test. Yeah, we're right on the same line, so that's good. It's gonna help me see exactly where all the work's happening. From heel to point. Sharpie necklace, baby. There you go. All the Sharpie's gone in all the right spots. Just do a couple more and then we're gonna go jump over on the CBN wheel. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, you know. I don't have a ton of experience on that little angle guide, the Platin angle guide, and Yeah, I'm not learning on this knife. It's just not the way I roll. So it looks fine. Like the couple passes I did, it probably would have been fine. But at the end of the day, I'm not comfortable going any further over there. So we're change of plans. We're gonna jump over here on the SG250. And we're going to raise a burr with this. And then we're gonna jump on the CBN wheels. That's just, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up and then bring you guys right back. Well, as I'm getting everything set up, I figured out the issue. It's Friday, man. Oh, you get to use Monday as an excuse and you get to use Friday as an excuse. That's our problem. Jesus. Oh boy. The best part is, I already moved the camera. I already set it all up for this scene. It takes 5 minutes every time I move the damn thing. Oh, I just wasted a half hour of my life because I had the wrong bar over there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. Here's the game plan. I'm gonna go back over there. I'm gonna bang it out real quick and I'll meet you back over here in a second. Oh, that sucks. Well, I said screw it. I might as well just set the camera up. This will be entertaining for some folks to watch that have never seen this system. Oh, what a day. What a day. Labor Day weekend though. I'm excited. I think I was about to say, it's funny too, because I had like, my business took an entire change. Like the whole future of the business changed moments ago. I'm like, dude, if I can't even do 8-inch chef knives on that thing, like we gotta do everything different. This weekend, we're gonna make about 200 bucks. Boom, I gotta go buy another CBN wheel for the Tormek. I'm gonna have to let everybody know this, you know, certain shape knives just don't work on it, But no, we're good, we're good. We're good. Just a big mistake on my end. I didn't realize I had the small bar over here. I don't even know why I put the small bar over here. Why would I do that? Oh, frustrations. All right, we're starting all the way over here. That's just fine, back to square one. Lost a half hour of my life for nothing, all because of a bar. Jesus. Okay, let's be smart here. We're done making stupid mistakes today. How many times have I put Sharpie on this friggin' blade? Oh boy, that's life though. I hear a helicopter. I gotta go see what it is. That's a really nice, I forget the name of them. It's a luxury copter though, like an 8-seater. I live very close to Payne Field, where Boeing lives. And, you know, Payne Field, if you didn't know, that might be the highest revenue generating airport on the planet. And that's where Boeing lives, you know? So we get all kinds of like really nice jets coming in and out. Really nice helicopters. We don't get a lot of military though. So when a Hornet comes through, I always get really excited. Okay, we're good to go, guys. We're good to go. Measure, 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 measure. Always measuring 2 to 3 times just to be safe. Perfect. Oh, I missed the heel? Yeah, I missed the heel. The tip of the heel. See if that works. Okay, let's go ahead and pump this up to 400. Man, how embarrassing, guys. I can't believe that happened. I was thinking too, I'm just gonna start over with the camera. And I'm like, you know what? That's not genuine. I friggin' make mistakes. All right, good news is that Howard had already sharpened this thing. So we should hit a bevel really fast. Or bevel a burr. Oh yeah. Every day I can feel my age a little bit more than the last. Hard to say if I've got a burr or not. These hard steels, they're not as pronounced. Yeah, we have an apex. All right, we're gonna do just a couple more for good measure, and then we're on to the CBN wheels. Look at that! That thing's pretty much centered to this whole bar here. So, thank God I don't have to. I figured this out and then redo my whole beaver setup. That would have been a tragedy. I bet you I put that little bar over here just to get it out of my way. I wasn't using it. Won't be doing that again. Okay, let's go jump over on the Tormek. Hopefully that friggin' camera AI framing crap didn't focus on my ear the whole time. All right, we're cruising again. We're cruising. Let's get this guy off of here. Soak this stone for no reason. It's all right. I measured all those pins for 250 millimeter wheels, but these CBN wheels are 254. Really concerned about how long these are gonna last because they're electroplated. Like, how thick is the layer of CBN? How long is it gonna hang on? Got no idea. I'm looking into resin bonded wheels right now. But the company behind those, they don't seem to be in any hurry to make money. Wish I had that luxury. But Well, still gotta calculate the angle here. Go grab this big long bar again. And I don't have to soak that wheel. Okay. I'm gonna go double check I need to double check all my constants and everything to make sure. I had to set up a new profile for this wheel, so I'll be right back while I work that out. All right, everything is worked out. When I did that little Sharpie test a second ago, it didn't quite feel right or look right, but it was. I didn't have to make any changes. Just looked a little bit more acute than I was expecting. All right, let's go ahead and get to grinding. Yeah, this is looking good. Oh man. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, for those of you that are new, Super Stills don't got shit on me no more. Oh boy, this CBN just rips right through it. I mean, boy, that is impressive. Really nice looking bevel going there. That's what we invested in, guys. Appreciate all the guidance. Ooh, that's a mean looking edge. All right, one more and I'm gonna check for a good burr. This wheel is 800 grit. Yeah, I mean this has got to have a burr. There's no way it doesn't. Yep. We're burred up. Time to take that burr off. Super Stills, I just continue to grind at the same angle. I don't go up or down. Or I guess I'm supposed to dry these out after use. Well, that probably wasn't the best idea to use the shopper rag to dry it. There's shit all over it. We're just gonna let it fan dry here. I did have that Tanya sock. What is that? That's clean. Alright. We'll let the wind do the rest of the work there. This one is 1200 grit. 254.15 millimeters. Another nice thing about these wheels, swapping them, I don't have to go back to the calculator. They're identical in width. All right, I'll bring you guys in close for this one, just for you guys. Even though it takes 5 minutes every time I gotta move the damn camera. One more each side. Booyah. That beautiful Damascus pattern. Take a look at that. Master bevel. Holy cow. Isn't that beautiful? It's absolutely perfect. Yeah, the CBN wheels were a good investment, guys. I don't know if you guys made the recommendation on getting them. I made the decision on which ones to go with. And that's what the quality of this wheel is yet to be seen. Definitely does a good job. When I say quality, I'm thinking like longevity. You know, is this thing gonna last a month? Is it gonna last 2 years? I don't know. All right, let's hope this camera angle works out, because it'll save me a lot of time if it does. So first and foremost, I want to show you a quick little hack. Guys, remember that little tape we put down earlier? We had to adjust our bar for the Tormic, so now we'll just adjust down until, I think I'm testing a theory here, but should be able to get really close to our 13-degree mark. Yeah, it's right in this area here. And take that off of 0. Should be close to 70. Zero it. Attach it to the blade. Look at that. 26 frickin' degrees. So that's another use for that tape. The bar is not level though. Right about there is level, so I gotta kind of micro adjust. This is only painstaking part, and that's because the Tormic multi-base is a little wobbly. So you gotta come in and level it out. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Now went to 26 degrees, but we're doing 2 sides of the blade, so 13 and 13. 13 times 2 is 26. All right, we need some diamond. This stuff here is roughly 5,000 grit. This is my special blend. I gotta turn this fan off. While I do this. Shake it up really good before each spray. It's got rubbing alcohol in it, and that'll evaporate, or what they call flash, quite quickly. There we go. That's all it took. Once I get this formula dialed in, I'm gonna bring it to you guys so you can buy it. But it's gonna be, you know, a bottle of that stuff right now is like 20. I've seen 20 bucks, I've seen 50 bucks, I've seen it high as $90. And my goal is to perfect that diamond emulsion and bring it to you guys at a, you know, reasonable price. So many people trying to take advantage of everybody out there, and it drives me nuts. Explain to me why a bottle of that should cost anywhere higher than 50 bucks. That makes no sense to me. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. Gotta come off manual mode real quick. That's my equivalent of measuring twice. Using that Sharpie all the time. Use it so much I made a necklace. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Apparently in that corner I'm not level. Just measured it the other day and I was level. That's level. That's level. Why is it doing that? Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a simulation. Like to go at a nice and slow RPM on the first passes just to check everything. Now that everything's looking good, we'll go ahead and speed up. This is 600. Good. Let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. This is the rag I use for polishing. It's fairly clean on this side. Oh yeah. Oh boy. See, one little spot where the Sharpie didn't come off. Came off that time. Like butter. And we're not done. We're gonna go to 15,000. Okay. Oh boy, this might be one of my best knives ever. When we're done here, we'll after this step we'll hit the kangaroo tail. I've got to get a respirator. Oh boy. Yeah, breathing diamond is probably not good for you. Blow that shit away. Awesome, guys. Well, let's do a cut test here in a second. Oh, I'm already happy with this one. Still got one step left. Let's do a couple passes over here. See a lot of guys online with those flat block straps. They'll spend all the time sharpening and then they're sitting there stropping at 45 degrees. Oh, some people. It's worth the time to learn about sharpening before you spend a bunch of time doing it. That's one thing I've learned. Not to say that I didn't spend or waste many an hour thinking I knew what to do, but I didn't. All right, let's see what happens over here. That's friggin' sharp. Like cutting an onion. This is the sharpest super still I've sharpened. I can confidently say that. And I am so pleased that I have a process now that works. Next step, get fast. Guys, thank you again for all the support. Thank you for the recommendations on the CBN. Dude, that shit's awesome. I don't know what's next. Hopefully we're gonna make a couple $100 this weekend. I don't know. I think we need to get a sharpness tester. The cigarette papers, that's cute and everything, but like, I'm the kind of guy, I need to know how sharp it is, you know? If I gonna sell razor sharp, I need razor sharp, right? So, that's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Guys, stab that like button for me, it helps. And if you have questions, jump in the comments. We have this community here of Get Sharp. We probably have we probably have 1,000 years of sharpening experience between all the guys that are in there. So jump in there and get involved and ask some questions, get to know people. We've got some really good ones. Awesome, guys, I'm so pumped. And it's Friday. Oh. This arrived yesterday. I told myself I wouldn't open it without you guys. And I had to finish up Howard's knife. So, yeah, let's, I don't know if we're gonna open it tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna open it tonight. We'll probably get to work on it tomorrow, but you'll be there for that. All right, guys, I'll see you, bye.